Coffee. Corner. Hey, welcome back to the channel, my friend. Glad you could join me on my ride today. It's gonna be a quick one, but I'm still mad at GoPro, although I'm less mad. Now, I know you probably clicked on this video thinking it was gonna be a talking head video, unless you're subscribed, in which case you know I do a lot of moto vlogs around here, a lot of motorcycle stuff. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. There's a little button in the lower right-hand corner. I'll give you a minute to do that. Okay, we don't have that kind of time. Let's get into it. First things first, I'm going to show you some footage of what my Hero 9 was doing that caused me grave concern. And this video should come with a hashtag first world problems, because I'm super blessed to have what I have. And yeah, anyway, here's that footage.
Anybody else seen this? See that jittery screen? That's what the Hero 9 is doing.
Okay, so if you noticed in that footage, the screen on the Hero 9 was jittery, and I don't know if you can see it. That was done on my old ass phone. It's a Note 5, for what it's worth. But the screen gets jittery, and the counter keeps counting up, the timer, and it thinks it's recording. But in all actuality, it's not recording at all. And this has pissed me off since one of the first times I went out and used that camera. I have swapped batteries, I have swapped SD cards, I have manually upgraded the firmware. All the things that they say online to do, I've done. So, at the behest of my wife, who is a much smarter person than I went online this morning and I went to GoPro's website and I clicked the little chat now button. And the lovely young lady on the chat program set me up with a RMA. So I've got a label. I put the camera in an envelope. I put it into a box. I have taped up the box, put the label on it, all the proper things, and the 9 is going back. That's a little sad for me because I like having two cameras. I typically use the 8 there and the 9 here, but while the 9 is down, I'm going to use the Max there and the 8 up here because those are working pretty good. I do have a couple of issues with the cameras combined. The Max, most of the time, doesn't like to download the footage directly to my computer. I have to take the SD card out, which is a minor inconvenience, let's be honest. But the transfer speed is faster via the camera itself than the SD card adapter that I have for some reason. And the SD card adapter goes into a slot on my laptop. Biker! Hey, there's my man. Nice. Nice. Those Max lens protectors, I think they gotta go. They just collect way too much damn dirt and dust. Anyway, while we're sitting at the light, so I didn't even notice this issue, and I've had my workhorse Hero 8 for a long time now, and by long time I mean since like September of last year. So at this point, 9 months, give or take. Hey, could have had a baby by now. But anyway, I didn't even notice this before, but I went in and I haven't used it on my helmet in forever, other than last week, which is the next topic I want to talk about. Remind me in a minute. Great night. So the problem with the 8 is that I went in and I plugged everything in, got it on the helmet, got it level-ish, and set it up. And then I went to do a test. So I hit record. I spoke very quietly into the microphone. This is a test. And then I stopped recording and went to play that back. Well, after I was done playing it back, I decided, well, hell, I don't need this video. I'll just delete it. It's 3 seconds long. So I deleted it. And then I swiped up or down, whatever it is, to get back to the home screen on the camera. And it gives me a preview, but nothing's responsive. The record button doesn't work, the touchscreen doesn't work. The power button did work, so I held it down for 3 seconds, turned it off, and like an idiot, I did the test again, and it did the same thing. So if you have one video file on your Hero 8 and you want to delete it, power off immediately after and then go back to using the camera normally. Don't do what I did, apparently. Ooh, I know what route we're gonna take today. Yay! Yay for me. I just figured out the route we're gonna take today, and it's gonna be fun. And it's all roads you've seen before if you've been on the channel before, but that's okay. It looks different now because it's springtime. And if you're watching this in the fall or winter, hello, this is what Maryland looks like in the spring. Enjoy. Anyway, back to the Hero 8. So yeah, it screwed up, but I found that if I could even preview the file and then go back to the preview screen or home screen, whatever you call it, and continue recording, so not a problem. And this is after I reformatted the SD card in the Hero 8. So I don't know what that glitch is about, and I don't really care because it's easily avoidable. And I'm all about the workaround, baby. So if you clicked on this video expecting an in-depth analysis of what was going on with my Hero 9 and how I fixed it, I haven't fixed it yet. I'm shipping the camera back. But now you know what the rest of the channel's about. It's me being a moron, riding around talking about all the stupid shit I do. Because people like watching morons on YouTube. If you have time, go peruse the channel. There's plenty of other stuff, which is great because I just finally reminded myself what else I wanted to talk about. But first I need a drink of coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. All right, that's better. We're gonna make a right up here, and then I'm gonna talk about that other thing I was gonna talk about. Crap, I forgot again. Nah, I'm just kidding, I remembered. So I feel like I have to keep throwing these programming notes in my videos because, well, people that follow the channel are gonna look at it and go, wait, last week he only had one camera. This week he has 3 cameras. What the hell's going on? Well, I'm really bad at organizing. I currently have 12 or 15 projects in my video editing software. So with that many projects, I work here and there on this one and that one as I have free time, and then I post them when they're done and schedule them to go live. And I'm really bad at scheduling, and then I have stuff like this video, which is going to come out before my GoPro rant video, which is a pretty cool ride. So, you know, check that one out when it goes live. But yeah, if you see something that looks a little wonky or looks like older footage or has one camera, just know that I'm working through all my projects. I'll get there eventually. And at some point, everything will settle down and it'll just be new footage each week. But until then, so basically until I get my life together, it's going to be a little odd here on the channel and look weird. Lean more, whee! I like that corner a whole lot. Oh, that's a fun one. So that's my take on it. And I may have asked this in another video, but I forget. Look at a barn over there. That's pretty cool. But if you want a 360 tutorial in DaVinci Resolve, I think it'll work for any 360 camera, but specifically the Max. I'd be happy to do a video on it. Just let me know in the comments below. I may do it anyway, just because I'll be bored one night and I can record me editing some footage. Hey, I should record footage for that video right now, just in case, so I have it in the queue. And this section of the road is boring, so I'll see you in a minute. I'm gonna go record something else. So I was gonna check in and tell you all the wonderful things I'm seeing, but hey, there's a speed camera. I should note that for later. Yeah, it's boring. We're barely doing the speed limit. So let's get to the UPS store and talk some more. All right, look left, look right. This is Maryland 108. This is a fun road to ride on. It goes through a few different cities, but it goes from like Ellicott City all the way out to, I don't know, I'll put a card up, but it's a fun road to ride. It's got some high speed sections, low speed sections, lots of curves, elevation changes, a lot of fun, and it cuts through some pretty good areas. So I like it. It's a lot of fun. I said that already, but it's still a lot of fun. And yes, I'm shifting with a cigar in one hand and the clutch in the other. Oh goodness, I really am an idiot. There, that's better. I'll see you at the UPS store. Hey, we're approaching the UPS store. It's up here on the right somewhere. The reason I got so excited earlier about remembering this route existed was actually because it negates all the left turns. I could just make rights, which is way more palatable to my delicate sensibilities. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave you recording while I go in the store. So I'll be right back. Hopefully nobody steals you. Well, that was easy. Am I too close? Is this better? Anyway, dropped it off. Took 30 seconds. Kibitz with the guys for a couple minutes. There's somebody with a cart over there. Let's get back out on the road. Gotta have your backup stogie. Well, like I said, that was easy. And even the Hero 8 workhorse that it is, it worked just fine and recorded everything. And now, unlike most of my videos, I'm gonna ride back the same exact route I took to get up here, because it's kind of how I feel today. I had such a good time going around those corners on Muncaster Road. I want to do them again. And I realize anybody watching at home is like, that guy doesn't even lean his Harley. Well, yeah, I don't lean it that far, but that's not why I bike. That's not why I ride. I ride to enjoy the wind in my face and my knees in the breeze, and just to have a good time and get home safe. You know, priorities. But this has been an enjoyable little time out. I have ridden 1, 2, 3. This makes 4 or 5 days in a row. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. Hey, that's 5 days in a row. All right. Yeah, I'm really bad at math. But anyway, yeah. So this makes 5 days in a row that I've ridden. After work Friday, I got a little test in with the Max. That video is coming out soon. Saturday, I got a quick video in. That was a ride to a Harley dealer for an event they were having, which was a little bit of fun. And I got a free shirt. And I mentioned that only because, A, like I said earlier, I don't know when all my videos are coming out. And B, I am really bad at it. And I might not even post that video because I was riding angry. And I don't like to be negative when I'm recording because I like to spread positivity. The world's got enough negativity. And then I rode Sunday. Sunday was funny because I got kicked out of my mom's house for being grumpy. She said, go for a ride. I said, okay. So I went home and my wife said, hey, you left the kids with your mom? I said, yeah. She said, go for a ride. My wife says, yeah, you are pretty damn grumpy today. Go for a ride. So I went for a ride. I was in the best mood the rest of the day. It was awesome. And now, getting out on 2 wheels to drop off my Hero 9, which I really kind of bitched about the first couple of videos that I did with it. I really like it now. I've gotten used to it, and I think it works pretty well. And the touch screen on that and the Max is better than the 8, and easier to use because the icons are bigger for fat thumbs like mine. All right, we're back on Muncaster Road again, and I want to get back to the Hero Max and what I think about it so far in a minute. But before I do, something completely unrelated. It's getting warmer. I have the cup holder, and I might actually switch to iced coffee. Has anybody out there tried to do the frozen coffee cube thing, where you take hot coffee or whatever, you take regular coffee, and you put it in ice cube trays and freeze it, and then throw a few in a mug of coffee to cool it down and not water it down? I think it's a neat idea, and I might try it. But if anybody has any experience with it, if there's maybe a tip or trick I don't know about, share that with me in the comments below, would you? But back on the Hero Max. This thing is neat. It is bigger than an Insta camera. It may not have the same frame rates and resolutions, but I thought I was looking at the Insta website the other day, and it listed out like 5.7K, which is better than this one's 5.6. But I didn't think the frame rates were any better, and if they were, it was marginal. So it really comes down to form factor and the software that comes with it, which really for me doesn't make a difference, because I've said it in my previous videos, which may or may not be posted yet, that the software doesn't mean anything to me because I run everything through my editing software. And I have found that since I have a GeForce graphics card in my laptop, it can do hardware accelerated H.264 encoding when you export the footage from the .360 file to a .mp4, which is pretty cool. It still takes quite a while, so I will set up a whole batch of them, turn the fans on maximum speed, and then go watch TV with my wife for an hour or so, and that'll convert a whole day's worth of footage. But then just the shots you can get. This plugin I have for DaVinci Resolve is just really neat because it lets you change all sorts of different settings on the fly and create virtual cameras inside the software, so it can flip from here to facing the other way to facing either direction. It's pretty cool. And I know this video probably doesn't have a lot of that, but I was really, crunched on time. I wanted to get this video out. Once you figure out those little quibbles with it, it's a lot of fun. And I noticed that Her Two Wheels recently put out a video where she got an Insta camera. I paid for mine. They shipped her hers. I saw the thumbnail for it and I was like, hey, she got a 360 camera. All right, well, let's see what she does with that. And in it, she was whinging about the editing time and how long it took to reframe the video. Well, I don't know. I might have some tips and tricks for Jess at Her Two Wheels. Hit me up in the comments below, Jess. What are the odds that somebody with 100,000 subscribers watches even one of my videos? It's a little windy back there. But this guy in the Ford in front of me, or Toyota, or whatever the heck it is, this guy, yeah, it's a Ford. He's pissed. He's like, how do I go around this CRV? Dude, just relax. We'll all get there. He's going above the speed limit at least now. Well, he was doing the speed limit. Well, since we're still tooling around under the speed limit, and I think I've said all I want to say today, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my ride. So I want 3 things from you. I want you to stay happy, stay healthy, and keep the shiny side up. Take care.